Live as a motherfucker because I'm writing podcast. What's up, Nelson? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's another one of my tracks off my Gottinstrumentals Volume 2. Check it out. Streaming everywhere. Or your camera did like a little it's like you zoomed in. Or you extra
like
zoomed
stretched
in.
out.
Stretched,
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up, man?
What's up?
Not much. How y'all doing, man?
Good.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. So there's like I said, check me out. I'm streaming everywhere, man. DJ Vision, Gottinstrumentals Volume 2, Volume 1. I'm dropping every 10 beats. I'm dropping an instrumental. I just started doing it, man. I've been making beats. I just finally decided to start releasing that stuff, man. So I do it in my pastime. So hopefully y'all like it, man. Yeah. So what y'all been up to?
I'm about to go get Volume 2 right now.
Yeah, that jump. Yeah, Volume 2 is hard. It's hard too. You check me out on streaming on Nelson.
You said on stream?
Yeah, it's streaming. My instrumental out. I got 2 instrumental albums.
You can get it on Apple Music.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Spotify.
Man, I think I'm falling behind on technology, man. I'm still on Pandora.
Shit, it might be on Pandora. It's everywhere.
Yeah. All right.
But no, it's just instrumentals, man. But shit, I put some flow out on TikTok. I was rapping a few days ago, man. On TikTok, rapping and shit.
I've seen your reaction videos.
Yeah, I got John on there flowing a few days ago. I put out there. I've been putting all type of stuff on TikTok, man. I like TikTok is a good platform, man. To actually then expand my audience. Fucking with TikTok, like people, random people, because the folks from Facebook, They don't fuck with you like that, man. They
Yeah.
they see the Jonah, they disappear, but no, TikTok and stuff.
It's the same 5 people too on Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook. I mean, and you got all the people here. It's like, damn.
Yep.
Shit. Our class, Shane, was like 2,000. I mean, it was like 7. Our class was like 6 or 700 people, right? I'm talking about the whole school.
I think they in the thousands now when they graduate.
Them classes, oh man.
Class size.
Yeah, damn. So the classes are that big now? Like them jobs like 1,000? Cause man,
I think so. I think
because our graduation was long. Yeah, our graduation was long as a motherfucker. Because I be going to graduation now, and it's just not, it's not as many people as we had, man. Like we 700 deep, man. Like shit, I might be
the biggest high school in the state.
Yeah, how many was your graduating class on, Nelson? Like was it that many?
I have no idea, man. I was just thinking about that when you guys said that.
Yeah,
I have no idea. What school did y'all go to?
I went down South Carolina, man. Dorman.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Dorman.
Gotcha.
It was a big high school. They actually moved the high schools to another area of in Spartanburg. And it's like a damn mini college, man. Like I mean, it look amazing. Even the football stadium, man, it's amazing, man. Like
I haven't been to the football stadium yet.
I'm hating a little bit because I didn't go there. You know what I'm saying? I got some feelings. I mean, I got some feelings I'm still dealing with because we didn't go there. You know what I'm saying? We was on WOEZ Boulevard, man.
I know the feeling, man.
We went to the Home Depot.
They moved our damn high school, man. Like I remember sneaking out trying to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember. I went to Bladensburg High School in PG County. Yeah, and that school got shut down. It was like run down when I went. There was roaches, rats, like it was just bad. And then like a couple years after I graduated, they built a brand new one. It was like an amazing ass school.
Hold on, is it the one? Is the brand new? What a brand new one at? Is it the one?
Same spot. So
okay.
Yeah, so they demolished it and then they basically just transferred everybody to like. I'm probably making this up, right? But it's like yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So it's the same spot. Okay. I thought they might have moved it. I mean, okay. Thanks.
So they moved the students while they were rebuilding it, but they demolished the whole school and then just rebuilt it brand new.
Yeah, but at least it's in the same spot, man. My school
moved
to a whole. My school moved like 15 minutes away. Like, yeah, that's like they moved up. Like my school is a Walmart now. Like we used to go to football games, but a Walmart at. It's like a big ass Walmart. That's where our school at. I go there sometimes. It said the Dorman Center, but it's just like I'd be like, damn, can't even go back to the halls, man. Because
Wing C.
It's another. This Wing C. Yeah, you usually get. This another one of my graduating, my class of '98 guys.
Chris spent all his time.
Yeah, man.
Trying to get crazy, the Wing C girls.
Chris, how you feel about them moving Dorman, man? How did that make you feel, man? I'm still hurt. I said, how you feel about them moving Dorman to another side of the state or the city? Did you like that move?
I didn't care. I already graduated.
That's the Chris answer.
Chris had no sentimentality
Chris. That's the Chris answer. He gonna give you that type of answer. You'll give it damn.
If it ain't about the 49ers, the Blue Devils.
I know. Yeah. Shit, he threw our he threw one of our Florida State guys under the bus last week to push up his 49er guy, but it's all good.
And I ain't been on here 1 minute. You already started it out this year.
Hey man, y'all was on my ass. Hey, y'all was on my ass. Hey, y'all was on my ass. Y'all was on my ass at the end of the episode last week, man. So yeah, man. So now I'm about to play this Kevin Gates off the break, and then we'll discuss. Let me see.
Well, I'm not about to play with you because I'm not about to fuck this up. Mm-hmm. I'm just not. Like, it depends on what type of value you have to me. If you're my place of peace, I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Okay.
When you say a man cheating, no, he going looking for peace somewhere else because he's not receiving peace where he at.
Not true.
Okay, so you my peace. And we arguing every night. That's not peaceful.
I can be your peace and you still go cheat.
You arguing though? We arguing? Can I be myself around you?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. So if it's something you don't agree with, you ever just and gave off that fucked up energy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch that.
Okay.
That's
And you guess what?
and that's gonna disrupt
You gonna
my
respect
peace.
it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in compliance.
Yeah.
Right gang wrong nigga. Right gang wrong nigga. I love this show. I do. Yeah.
So what y'all think of that, man? So he said if a woman is a man's piece, he won't cheat. Do you agree or you disagree?
I agree 100% with that one.
Lord. Well, I'm not.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree 100%, man. I think men at the very core are simple, man. I mean, I think there's very little things we want, and peace is definitely up there, man.
So you think if a dude got 100% peace, I mean close to 100, that he probably
Yeah, I
won't
mean,
cheat.
there's other factors. I mean, some guys just like to cheat. But I'm saying if you're an average dude, respect women, all that kind of stuff, if you're at peace at home, yeah, you're less likely to go somewhere else because you don't want to fuck that up. That's hard to find, man.
What's
Finding
up,
peace at your house is
Knuckles?
very hard to find.
What's up, Monique? Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
And I definitely have peace at the house. I ain't got no issues.
but do you agree with that statement? But so you agree with that statement that if you peace, so if your wife was just giving you the business all the time, because peace is, I mean, when you say peace, that can be kind of, I mean, it's a conflicting thing. I mean, what would you consider peace? I mean, if your wife pushing you or she
Just
like
peace,
making
bro. Peace to me,
I mean,
man.
I mean,
Coming home. If you're talking about what peace is, it's just no arguments. If you have
that ain't real though, man. That's not real.
Nah,
you can't tell me what I think peace is, dog.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying. To me, I'm just saying, peace is it can be a different thing. But you say that no arguments at all. So
if you with a woman that like me and my wife don't argue. We talk about stuff. If we have a disagreement, we have a simple conversation about it, and we go on like there's no point in letting like the one that wants the drama is gonna be the one that want to blow up on you when you come in the door or something like that on some shit that might have happened 3 weeks ago. We just talk about shit. If there's an issue, we talk about it and we move on. That easy. That's peaceful. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
I have no reason. And not all the relationships.
I agree with that, man.
Like he said, guys are usually pretty basic, dog. We got that shit that we want. Most of it might be at the crib. We ain't that extravagant.
I mean, because I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's like, if you wouldn't go to your boy's house all the time, if every time you went there was fucking conflict and you couldn't relax. So you don't want to have that feeling when you come home. That's my motherfucking house. Like, why should I not want to go home? Why should I not be at peace at my house? Like, that's just weird. Like, I don't ever argue with anybody. Why do I have to argue with somebody I live with? Like, that's just absurd.
I'm saying, but that peace gotta also be you gotta be included in that peace. Like, you can't be going out here fucking up and then expecting to come home.
Agreed. No, 100%.
So it's gotta be. It's gotta go both ways on that.
That's why I said at the beginning that's why I said at the beginning there's other factors, but I'm saying like just an average dude that's not out here fucking up, just respecting his wife, provide. I mean,
we gotta put that in context, like you just said.
Don't ask Salt to his questions. Ask a question from a guy standpoint. You answer it from the guy standpoint, and you're like, oh, well, you the guy though. What if you would have been like, nah, we?
Yeah, but you gotta put that shit in the perspective of is you fucking up as a dude, or you somebody that goes to work, come home, do what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you would want peace if that's what it is. But if you out here fucking up and doing shit that's making her get into that, then that's a different, that puts the question into a different context.
Yeah.
What you think, Shane? What you think, man?
So, I mean, I think it depends on the dude. Some of these guys, they'll find, any reason to go out there and fuck around. I mean,
right.
So it depends on the dude. But also, I think it's kind of like what you were alluding to, that you got to have a common understanding of what peace is, because you don't even necessarily have to be going out there fucking up and doing things. But like if you come home and you worked all day, but your wife worked all day too, and you come home and you don't do shit, and she gotta do laundry or pick up the house or run the kids around or something like that, then yeah, you ain't out there in the streets fucking around, but you know, you coming home like a bump on the log, and she busting her ass after a hard day work too, and that can lead to no peace. At some point, it's gonna lead to no peace.
Right. So yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. It just depends on the context of the piece.
Yeah.
But,
you gotta have a common understanding of what that is, and you know, even like, you know, I ain't trying to question your situation, Chris, but sometimes, you know, y'all have talks, and you might think shit, and so I assume it ain't done this yet. So, you know, pray it keep going like that. But I mean, y'all could have y'all talks, and then, you know, you might be done with it. You might be, you know, over and done it, but it still ain't sitting right with her. Or she ain't really get say what she had to say.
That's the thing about having past relationships. You find out what works and what doesn't. One thing me and her agree on is if we have issues with something, to settle that shit before we go to the next thing. So we settle it. It's a wrap. We agree to disagree. If it's we don't even have too many of those. Now we do more compromise.
Argument.
There's a whole lot of compromise. That's usually what we do is compromise. But
that's good.
It's easy.
Cause I seen
like my man said, I know when I come home, I'm gonna have an easy time. I can speak to her. We're gonna talk, do our normal routine, and I ain't gotta worry. It's a carefree environment.
And that's what makes you want to come home. It's like, that's my fortress. That's where I can go relax.
That's why I have all the get together. I have people come to the house and shit. Come on over, man. You're like, hey, come through.
Hey, Kevin Gates out here fucking up though.
I don't even know Kevin Gates.
I ain't gonna lie. I only know Kevin Gates from all like the funny videos.
If you're a wrestling fan, he was on wrestling last night too, man. So he was on AEW last night. So he
on bootleg wrestling.
Yeah, he a rapper, man. The two phones dude. I got two phones.
Okay.
Yeah. He makes some pretty. He makes some pretty decent. But he be doing some suspect shit too. So
I was about to say
when I say suspect, like
I could swear like
he does and says some shit that's kind of like.
Didn't he say some suspect shit like just the other day?
I think so.
God, man, I wish I could remember what he said, but it was like 2 days ago. I saw it on Instagram or something like that.
Yeah, he has some.
He said some wild shit.
Yeah, so you know.
Yeah. Sometimes even the way he talks or the way like he moves there's just something weird about it. Yeah. Can't put my finger on it, but it's weird.
Yeah, suspect.
And of course, the asterisk on all this is there's gonna be plenty of dudes. Like, I got plenty of homeboys I knew wasn't gonna get married. Like some dudes are just gonna be.
Yeah, some people.
They can be just as dramatic as the women. So I mean, there's plenty of guys like that.
But you ever notice when somebody do bad shit, they don't take the responsibility.
Yeah, they don't take credit for it.
Yeah, so it's gonna always be like it's a reason. Yeah, man, that's
blaming it on other people all the time.
Yeah. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Where it comes with the like you don't know because somebody because of course if it comes to you, it's gonna be like yeah, man, she did such but you don't know that he didn't come home 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? He was missing in action for 12 hours or something or 24 hours.
When I tell you the compromise thing, my wife come to my games. Guess what I gotta do tomorrow? I gotta go to a play. I don't know nothing about no damn play. I'm gonna have some damn nice clothes on and I'm gonna go sit in a play and watch a play.
That's good, man.
Have fun.
You got a good thing, man. Because that shit sucks when you go to dumb shit like a strawberry festival, and then they don't want to come to your shit because they're like, I'm not into sports or I'm not into that. The fuck, I ain't into strawberries, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I watch shows that my wife watch. You know,
I
watch shit, and I get into it, and then I'm actually, I get into it, and then I'm actually.
I think every married man in that boat.
Because I put, but thank God for like like DVR and shit, man, because you can watch some of your shit, put some of your shit to the side, man.
Yeah, that's like I gotta watch my the shows I like to watch. I gotta watch them during the day while I'm working. Because
YouTube TV, man, YouTube TV,
can't watch them,
man. That's a
I'm on YouTube TV like, oh yeah, that's my thing right there.
yeah, that's a lifesaver, man. You put that shit everywhere, man. Hey man, y'all be watching y'all be looking at P-Valley, man.
I still like
What is-
watching it.
I watched the first season and the first 2 episodes of the second
Hey
season.
yo,
What was it? Sorry, I didn't hear it.
nah, P-Valley,
P-Valley.
Pussy Valley.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, nah, it's a show, but I just wanted to see. I mean, I was just gonna put it out there, man. If you ever watch it, I watched season 2, episode 4. Fuck me up.
I done seen
Fuck
that.
me up. Like I'm done. Like I ain't been back on. I ain't been back into the season after episode 4, man. Fuck.
I had a homeboy
up.
said they had him and his girl said they had to fast forward through that scene.
Hey, that joke fucked me up, man. I ain't been back on. I mean, I was watching it and it was straight, but I ain't been back. I ain't been back in since.
That's straight about it.
Fucked me up, man. I just want. That's why I was asking y'all. What you say?
I heard it wasn't nothing straight about that scene.
Yeah, hey, it wasn't nothing. Fucked me up. And honestly, the funny thing about this shit is I didn't watch. They said that they could see some people said they could see it. Like Sean Slug said he see this shit coming from episode 2 and 3. I missed episode 2 and 3, so when I got in 4, I'm like wondering what the fuck going on, and it fucked me up at the end.
You got blindsided.
Yeah, that shit blindsided me and fucked me up. Hey Nelson, you ever heard the song? You ever heard the Renegade song with Jay-Z and Eminem, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm about to play this right quick, man. So you could probably dig this a little bit. Got Shane on the screen, the main guy. Damn, my shit ain't even loading. That's crazy. Damn Xboxes, man. All these goddamn Xboxes in this house, man.
You know, Bleak, I would like to know your opinion on who had a better verse on Renegade. This is more barbershop talk. Who had a better verse on Renegade?
You really trying to spark some drama. Everybody, of course, like, I feel like certain songs Jay record be over people's head. Like, it's not at that time.
I think even getting on
to me, track. The streets and everybody, the public opinion, of course, says Eminem, right? At that time. Go back and listen to that record today. I bet you all gonna agree it's Jay. Because, you know, Jay was talking something that was so far of what you even understood or could comprehend that you didn't know what he was talking about. So, of course, when somebody laying the groundwork and is, hey, the wall is red, it's black trim on it, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, he talking about that. This guy talking about something out the room I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So, let's...
Verse aged better.
That's right.
I guess I gotta go listen to the song again because
Jay-Z got murked. Jay-Z got murked on that shit. Jay-Z took a beat. Hey, Jay-Z took a beating on that joke. It was fucked me up. I was like, damn.
I hate when people think they damn geniuses and shit. Like, yeah, you gotta read it. Motherfucker, I heard the song and it wasn't even like. I don't even see why this is a conversation.
Hey, but take it to context though. That's his man. Jay-Z. Hey, Memphis Bleak that's Jay's man.
Dude, I'm a Jay-Z guy.
I thought they was mad at each other.
Yeah, with me. I love Eminem. I'm a Jay-Z guy. I got Jay-Z playlist like a mug. Like, I love Jay-Z. But you talk about bars, like lyrics and shit? Nah, dog. Sorry.
He took a beating on that joke. He took
a beat. I don't hardly listen to Eminem, man, but
I think M washed him on that.
Murked him on that song.
Yeah, he washed him. And the funny thing is, the verse was already done. Like he ain't that. Like they took Royce off the song and put Jay on it. Like,
yeah, that's that song. Yeah, that was supposed to be him and Royce first. Yeah.
Yeah, Royce on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you YouTube it, it's a version where Royce M got the same verse, it's the same song, but it's Royce.
And it's something to do with things like
Bad Meets Evil,
labels or some shit.
It's on the Jay album, right?
Yeah, it's on Jay album, but the original version, the original version was Royce and Eminem.
Do you know why they took Royce off?
It was something to do with labels or something. It was some agreement.
I'm not sure the reason they took the song wasn't released. I mean, Jay somehow got to it. Jay got it. I mean, it's Jay-Z, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Because Royce is signed to Eminem. So I don't even know what the conflict would be.
Nah, not at the time, I don't think, because they was beefing.
Oh, at the time. Okay.
There was something going
They was
on,
beefing
man.
at
Yeah,
one
for
time.
some reason he
Because
couldn't do it.
yeah. But yeah, man, I just actually ran across that, man. I know Chris like Eminem, but he got washed, man. Like I mean,
Well, hey, but I like them two on the record. Like I like both of these guys, so
yeah.
I'm gonna be the most non-biased answer on that one because I listen to a whole. Hey, we got one of my favorite songs, that "Say Hello" song. I don't know if y'all remember that song. I think it's American Gangster. It's one of my favorite songs that he made. It's called "Say Hello." That shit hot. But I'm a Jay-Z guy, but nah. When it comes to bars and lyrics, no, we can't talk about that.
Yeah, I just like I
Jay-Z's
said, I gotta go
a
listen to
vibe
it
to me. He's
because
more of a vibe rapper.
And it's not to say the J. It's not that the J verse was whacking up like that. You just put them side to side. That
He
shit.
just put something with he on that damn the shit with old boy. Oh man, I can't think. The guy that's on Clips that got the album.
Yeah. You talking about Pusha T? Yeah, he on
that
Pusha
shit
T.
hot.
Yeah.
Like, his verse on that shit hot. Like you got
Yeah,
bars.
Jay, yeah, it's not even to say that he, the verse is whack. It's just when you put it like M was just like M do that shit to everybody actually. Put like any track you put dude on. Like,
Yeah, that's the battle rapper in him.
Like you pretty much just get washed, and then that's the fucked up thing. It's like he rapping like everybody else be rapping like two. Everybody else get like 8 bars. M get like 24 bars. It's
Only thing I think compete with him, he had a song with Buster. That Buster was kind of close with him. And
that one, Buster. Yeah, Buster. Buster
was on his ass and one of them. Buster might have got.
Oh yeah, Buster one of them. Hey, Buster one of them rappers too that'll bust your ass. Like
he get slept on. That's why our boy was scared to battle rap his ass on T.I. He didn't want that Buster.
I remember that. Yeah.
He wouldn't even been no.
Oh yeah, he was saying that he can't fuck. Yeah, he was saying he could. He was saying it was out of his.
T.I. literally limited his albums. He was like, you can't do nothing from. You can only do something with the last so and so albums.
Right.
He didn't want that shit. T.I.
Does T.I. have the catalog for that?
No, he can't fuck with Busta.
Right. Hold on now. I ain't hating on T.I. T.I. hot. He just ain't Busta Rhymes. T.I.
He can't fuck because Busta.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on him either. I'm just saying he doesn't have the catalog.
T.I. did get washed on that song with him in 3000 though. Y'all know y'all be hating on 3000. 3000 washed his ass when they had the song. It wasn't close. And T.I. even on the video admitting that he got.
And you heard the 3000 verse on what's the dude name? He had a new verse come out. I can't think of the rapper name.
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of his name. The dude wearing the dress. I can't think of his name. Day and night dude. I can't think of his name.
Oh, you talking about
Young Thug?
Kid Cudi.
Cudi. Oh yeah, they all wear dresses.
Kid Cudi. Andre Dre got a verse on his album. He put out an album recently. Kid Cudi. Dre.
He killed his guy as Eminem did on his own.
Huh?
Kid Cudi had some shit with Eminem, and that was a beat down.
It's always a beat down with him, man. It's just like it's to the point where he's like, man, I'm not even.
I'm saying I don't even know what kind of artist Kid Cudi is for real though. It's like he just talks. He don't rap. He don't sing. He just talk.
I don't know what genre to put him in, but it's a good thing.
I just call it pop rap.
Pop rap.
Pop rap. Yeah. It's like pop culture rap.
Cause you feel like you're doing something wrong if you listening to it. Like, damn.
Sometimes it's not bad. You're like, all right.
Nah, I mean, when he got out, the vibe is all right. It's just different. That dress shit fucks. It kind of messes.
So, did you know that the dress thing was an homage to Nirvana? Actually, like it wasn't him saying, "I'm gonna put a dress on." Yeah. It was the exact same dress Kurt Cobain wore on stage.
Right.
I mean, it's still weird. I'm just
weird.
saying
It's weird.
It was different. There was at least a reason for it.
But see, a lot of them artists now, they do that stuff for attention, man. Actually keeps. We talking about them. Like we literally talking about them.
Yeah, man. Young Thug does that shit a lot, man.
Yeah,
he purses. Lil Uzi Vert. All of them.
Uzi Vert be doing Uzi Vert be doing some suspects. He's suspectual too, yo. Suspect. That's what I call it, yo. It's some stuff he does. It's just like even with the movement, it's like it's suspectual. But they say he whoop your ass. They say he.
But that's just that generation, man. It's I don't know.
No, it's that shit, man. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't hate
they They like blurring the lines, man, between male and female for whatever reason.
Yeah, yeah, I don't. Yeah, it ain't me, but it is what it is. That's what they like. That's what they like. I mean, at some point, we like.
Yeah, I got a nephew, and I was talking about one of them young artists. I forget who he was, and he caught me in like that loop because I think our generation is just kind of like, we're not homophobic, but we're very aware of that kind of shit. And
you couldn't get away with that shit. You just couldn't get away with it.
Right. I mean, if you look at,
we ain't fucking with you. Like we'll cut you off. Like our generation.
Right. But like the hip hop we grew up with was different.
I'm about to say I think we're pretty borderline, not even borderline, just pretty homophobic in general.
I would say we are, and then
yeah, our generation is like anything, like
we did turn
anything at all.
The blind eye on you, like you said with Prince and Michael Jackson. We'll turn the blind
right. If you're super talented,
I was just looking at a Milli Vanilli picture, man, and they look like two single women that don't need a man to take care of them. Yeah, I was 9 years old though, so I wasn't in defense mode at that time. So, but they look like two single women.
What was that?
Yeah, they was both.
Yeah, they were lip syncing.
What they lip singing?
Yeah, they was lip syncing like shit, man. It was an older black dude singing that shit. And when you think about it, when you get older, I mean, of course, at our time, we was 9-10 years old, man. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. But if they did that shit now, I'd be like, nah, man, fuck no. He sound like nah, man. There's no way that's him singing that shit.
Hey, but I'm starting to wonder if a lot of these dudes were lip syncing because when they have the verses, bro, like that shit sounds horrible.
CNC Music Factory, man. Like that shit wasn't her.
Man,
that
was her gonna get through this without rock. Shit.
Oh damn, it's like that.
I'm about to say, you got CNC Music Factory. Here come Rocky.
What's up, man?
What's up, Rock?
Yeah, like you.
Hey, Rock, what you think about the Eminem and Jay-Z Renegade, man?
Yeah, how do we go from Eminem like to Jay-Z to Milli Vanilli and?
It seemed like he's trying to get in, but
what happened?
Oh, there you go.
Where the better verse, man? Jay-Z or Eminem, man, on Renegade? Oh, it's because you're not an M fan. Rock is not an M fan. Rock actually is going to go opposite of what everybody just said. Watch.
Rock don't like Eminem either.
It's Jay.
There it is. I already do Rock. I already told you because he's not an Eminem fan.
Because you just at the time you didn't understand what Jay-Z was trying to say.
So you think
went over everybody's head.
He's ahead of his time.
In this year, 2022, it made perfect sense. So Jay-Z was way higher.
It's ridiculous, man.
Rock not an Eminem fan, man. He probably.
But I mean, you ain't got to be a fan to listen, dog. Like you listen.
I'm not an Eminem fan either. I think Eminem crushed Jay-Z.
He probably said he got the verse. He probably said he got the worst verse on Forever. He'll probably say that Eminem is number 4. And he watched the shit out of Wayne too. He watched Wayne a couple of times.
And Wayne but Lil Wayne even say when he on a song with him, he's like, dude, I know I gotta like bring something.
Hey,
like,
Wayne got watched.
I let this man just watch me. That's funny.
See, Wayne, man, that joker is so hit or miss, man. When he on, he say some high shit.
Hey, Wayne will watch you too, though. Wayne will watch you too.
Yeah, no. When Wayne on top of his game, he say hot shit. When he's not,
Wayne will wash you. Like if you fuck around with Wayne, you'll get washed. But
one of my favorite albums is that I think it's Carter 2. Is that the one it is? One of these motherfuckers I play all the time. Bro.
Carter 3 was.
Carter 3? Is that the one with?
Yeah, that's the one with
Dr. Carter and all that shit on
it. that let the beat build is my
the
shit.
Millie one?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Is
Millie is either 3 or 4. Yeah, Millie is 3 or 4.
Okay. That one for me was good. I like every single one of those cuts.
Wayne was hitting on him. I think he fucked. I mean, the 5 Jones is where he kind of fucked up at. Yo, but check this out.
Yeah,
man.
you're right, Wayne. I mean, Shane, it's the Carter 3. That's my. Hey, that's
man. Blunt blowing.
Get into the end. That shit hot.
The one Tech 9, man.
Somebody I'm not sure who this is. Hey, Shane, Don, Gotti, Nash, Chris, and E. I'm not sure who you are because you don't show your name. But what's up? want to be on your podcast when I come next week because I got some shit. Say cool. Yeah, I'm about to play this though. Man.
The idea is
Fellas, be
to
careful.
make child support available as an award by a court for a mother during pregnancy and even retroactively after the baby is born.
Alexandra McPhee with Concerned Women for America talking about the Unborn Child Support Act. If a mother wishes to receive support and the father does not comply, the legislation requires judges to consult with moms on payment plans and mandates that all paternity tests be done at the discretion of the mother. James Lankford is one of the senators that introduced the bill, saying, quote, dads need to step up and provide for their kids. So if this bill were to become law, how would you as a group measure success for it? How would you say, oh, this bill is doing the job, or this law is doing the job we set out for it to do?
We define success based off of the principles behind the bill, promoting family formation, recognizing that life begins at conception, and including fathers in the conversation in a way that they aren't.
Now this bill has a long road before it becomes law, and with the current makeup of Congress, it would require support for Democrats, but that would also require Democrats to acknowledge that life begins at conception. Reporting in the newsroom, I'm Andy Weber, KOCO 5 News.
What y'all think of that, man?
Hey, that bill, I think somebody wrote to troll Democrats, dude, because I mean, yeah, they said it right in the end. It would mean that they would have to admit that life begins at conception. If you're paying child support, if you're paying child support, you're acknowledging that it's a person, that you have to support that person, because you're not supporting the mother. It wouldn't be fair to support the mother.
I'm saying they could easily go with the stance that, look, hey, in these states that want to do this heartbeat thing, that, you know, life starts at conception, then okay, for those states that think that, yeah, y'all start child support at conception. I mean, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that they believe that life starts at conception, but they're like, okay, you want to play that game? Child support starts at conception.
And that's cool. I'm with it, but they said that the DNA test is at the mother's discretion. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's the bullshit I'm
not gonna do that. Yeah, hey, what? Hey, Rob, what you got, man? What you raised your hand? What you got?
I'm tired of this. You know what it is, man? I'm tired of this stuff, man. I'm just tired. Child support and who the baby daddy and Maury Povich retired. Dude, what's
hey, hold up, man. Just the tip, dude.
You just caught that?
I just caught that.
Hey, that's the perfect name for this damn topic. You're gonna definitely go on the tip. You're gonna be paying child support at conception.
How
at the woman's discretion?
At the woman's discretion, dude.
Hey, how you paying child support and you don't even know if it's yours?
Yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, look, man, I think if they can prove you're the father, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's fair, man. There's a lot of costs involved in prenatal and that kind of stuff. So
that's crazy though, man. At the woman's, because she could just literally put that shit on.
Right. That's the thing, is that they don't have to prove you're the father. They can just say it because she don't have to.
Right.
It could be a grudge.
I'm paying.
Dude, you could just be a random ass dude.
9 months until the baby pop.
Puffy. Yeah, because you at this point you might as well just go ahead and go with the big fish. You get that 35. Get that 35K a month. You might as well just go ahead and say, "Hey."
Well, you can't enforce it, dog. Like you can't do. How you gonna prove? You can't just point at me and say you the daddy. Like,
I know that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that could be like your coworker, and she just has a crush on you. She's like, "Yep, he's the dad."
You know that people gonna lose their relationship off of this shit if this. I mean, I doubt this shit go through, but you know how many people will lose their because somebody will blame somebody just to fuck them up.
I got a story that I wish I could share.
Can't even share, man. We can't even
come on, man. It makes for good content, man. Do it for the content.
Can we get just the tip of the story?
Don't do it.
Tip of the story, man.
Ain't no content worth it. Worth messing up your piece. We had a conversation about that earlier.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't me.
That's crazy, man. I just think this crazy. When I heard this shit, I was like, wow. Like if this shit ever goes, if it goes through, man, it's a fucked up country.
That shit ain't gonna go through.
Like seriously, man. I'm just saying, I doubt it go through,
know,
but
man.
this would really.
Bro, there's a lot of weird shit getting pushed through right now.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all better catch up with some
sexist
politics.
This is gonna sound sexist. I don't know what. Women are slowly but surely becoming like the majority. They're taking over power because this kind of law, this kind of thing, this is just. This don't make no sense to me.
I mean, maybe a woman proposed it, but if that passes, it's going to take way more support than just women to get it actually pushed into law.
We're about to have a first woman president in probably the next 10 days. I tell you now, Joe.
Nah. Hey, that motherfucker. I think he's already dead, bro. They got a battery pack on him. That motherfucker is dead, bro.
What's up with Biden?
You live right there. You don't know what's going on in your neighborhood.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Down the street from you, motherfucker. What you talking?
They do.
We're trying to act like you don't live in D.C., bro.
Biden got the Rona, man.
I'm actually in PG, Maryland, man.
They always say that. I'm in Maryland, but if I cross the street, I'm in D.C. Stop.
Nah, man, look. Here's my conspiracy theory with that shit. I think they're just pushing whatever antivirus fucking medication that is, dude. That shit's about to fly off the shelf like a motherfucker.
They don't sell it like that. You only get it in the hospital, I think.
Professor Sims has been a big proponent of the vaccine, right? This dude, Joe, done got jabbed about 4 or 5 times. Bro, had 2, 3 boosters.
God, here we go with this shit. The vaccine keeps you alive and keeps you out the hospital. It don't keep you from getting coronavirus.
Isn't Joe like 80-some years old?
What that got to do with anything?
That got a lot to do with a lot, bro.
He's 79? I mean,
he in the highest risk age group.
Yeah, he's literally in the highest risk age group. They get more vaccinations than, because even my parents, they get like these.
There's more deaths in that age group than any other age group.
But you do realize, even if you're vaccinated, you can still get COVID.
The vaccine is not to keep you from getting COVID. It's to keep you from dying from COVID.
What they teaching y'all up there in Manhattan or Brooklyn or whatever?
I mean, yeah.
You sounded like Kyrie Irving over there, bro. You close to him. You might be absorbing some of that Kyrie.
Who's all vaccinated again?
Vax and boosted.
I started to get vaccinated. I gave up.
Hold on. Did you? So you took a shot? You got a shot, or you didn't finish it, or you just ain't do it at all?
Yeah, I just gave up. I think I want to say I got the second one, and then they were pushing for the third one. I was like, nah, suck my dick.
35.
You got the second one. You at least finished the
That
first.
man vaccinated. He said he got 2 shots.
I still got it.
You got some antibodies.
Yeah.
I'm not
well, I got more antibodies now because I actually got it.
Yeah, I didn't get vaccinated, man. Even though I caught.
I ain't had it yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I caught that shit.
Me either. Knock on wood.
That shit was real.
I ain't had it yet, but I'm vaccinated though, so my wife had it.
That shit was real.
Yeah, my wife, the only person in the house that had it. She was down for like a week.
All my kids had it.
But they did, and then it took a couple of weeks to get over this shit actually. Because I was like walking like that shit had that shit had my balance off. Like I feel like when I first
when my kids
like I was
had
walking sideways, man.
When my kids had it, I'm like, don't come out your room. I don't want to see you. We'll call the morgue if that's the case. And they vaccinated though. They are back. I'm the only one in the house not vaccinated.
Right.
How does that make sense?
I don't know. It's
none of this shit makes sense, man. None of it makes sense.
No, it doesn't. It does not make sense.
Yeah.
You survivor.
That's so stupid.
Dude, look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, flashing their titties. Going fucking nuts like the guys do. In the upper deck with their big beard titties. Am I on the Jumbotron? Am I doing it? None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Dude, look at the WNBA.
Before you even go, I posted this the other day. This dude has become one of my favorite fucking comedians. He has a awesome body of work. I don't do animation shit, but there's a thing called F for Family on Netflix.
I think I've heard of it.
This dude, hands down, is one of the top comedians. And now, to what he said, been saying this for a minute. All these people, he makes more. LeBron does this, and Jordan made that, and blah. None of y'all sitting in the goddamn stands. None of y'all buying tickets. None of y'all buying jerseys. None of y'all buying supporting this league and talking all this shit. But y'all ain't been to. And if you went to one, maybe. But you ain't even going to WNBA games.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they expect them to make the same money. And they
make
kind of contradictory
than what the men are making. Stop.
I did like before. I still think that they should get paid. Like if you're gonna call it a professional league, I think they should get paid enough where they ain't got to go play overseas and shit. They should have like a minimum salary that's higher, or just get rid of the damn league completely.
Get rid of the league.
But I do agree with the fact that you ain't about to be some woman that's bitching about the league and you ain't even going to support it. And that's stupid as hell.
Right.
I mean, you should be out there. Like another WNBA.
I think they gotta earn it, man. I think they gotta earn it. Like they gotta earn that.
The problem with the salary thing is that they don't generate the revenue that the NBA does, so they can't pay the players what NBA players make. I mean, that's
it's simple math. It's simple math.
And I mean, there are opportunities though that I think that they do get shitted on. Like, I think the NBA could do more to push to market the WNBA, because you see more marketing now, but I mean, in the last 2 or 3 years, you just now starting to see marketing for WNBA, and the league, like you said, has been around for like 25 years.
I think they market it. I think they market it. It's just like they need us. They actually need the dudes to get. I mean, I guess they need us. You know
they need viewership. They need viewership.
They need us because we might be
there's
more
not
consistent
enough women sports fans to support a league like that, and women
So
aren't
let
going
me-
to just show up because it's women. Nobody's going to go to a. I'm not going to go to a wrestling match just to support dudes.
Right.
I don't like that shit.
Right. You just don't like it, right?
Yeah, I am a
Well,
wrestling fan.
I'm not a sports fan at all, but I'm assuming you guys are, or some of you are. How come you don't watch the WNBA?
I watch the WNBA.
I watch TV.
He's the only one that I know of that watches the WNBA.
Okay.
I watch WNBA and
There's a
college
couple of
and
them.
women's
I'm
college.
actually
No,
like
man, I need.
I get one or
I don't
two
know,
of their
man.
jerseys.
If they start, they start dunking a little more. I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't trying to say shit.
So for you, it's just not as exciting.
No, it's not
Is that
as.
what you're saying?
I mean, it's not as exciting, but the game is not bad. It's not like it's a bad
Women
game.
play
It's probably
better
more
basketball
consistent.
than
Probably more
men.
consistent than the dudes.
So here's
very good basketball, dog, and they play very fundamental basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pause for a second. I'll have the answer for you right here. It's just the same way as the XFL and the USFL. All of those leagues are going to fail because the dominant thing is the NFL. So when the dominant thing here is the NBA, I'm not going to watch a watered down version of the NBA when I want to see the talent of the NBA. When I want to see Curry, I want to see I want to see the top performers. I have no interest really in and seeing Becca Lobo.
You really sleeping on the WNBA.
They need stars, man. They need more stars to drive the league.
You need I mean, they got plenty of talented players in the WNBA. Plenty.
I'm not saying they don't, though. I'm not saying.
Superstars. I'm not even gonna say stars. They need superstars to drive the league, man.
Who said marketing? Who mentioned marketing?
Yeah, that's one of the big problems. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with that because if you look at the UFC, the dudes were dominant for a long time, and then Ronda Rousey came in, and they really
superstar.
I get that she was a superstar, but I mean, the UFC really pushed the female.
Yeah, but that's because of her.
You're right.
She was not just a star. When I say star, that ain't even. It's stars there. But you need somebody that's going to be like, you need somebody.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that girl?
We're do a get together next week for a UFC women fight. And she loved these. Like I'm telling you, he put it.
Yeah, man.
If you get behind some of these players, you put Candace Parker, you put Tarasi, you put these chicks on, and Sue Bird. They got some ballers in there, dog. And I mean, if you put them where you market them, like people probably would watch it more. Plus, they play in a whack. They throw them on like after the NBA season, so it's kind of like one of them things.
It's a suck part of the year too. You're right.
Yeah, it's a trash part of the year. They play in the middle of summer. Everybody got shit to do in the summertime. That's their prime time is summer. Like it's a bad time.
But it's their own time, so you got to also look at it.
Well, now they're
not competing with the NBA.
You got that big three. You got tennis. You got baseball. Baseball's still big.
Nobody watched tennis.
Hey,
I grew up watching tennis. Actually,
I follow women's tennis more than I follow men's tennis because Serena. But you need.
I like the women's tennis more than the guys.
Yeah, I will follow them more than I will follow I have followed.
Yeah, guys tennis boring as shit.
Yeah, they got men's tennis, but women's tennis it's way better than men's tennis to me.
So, y'all was talking about a superstar. What y'all remember that girl from South Carolina? What was her name? Ivory Latta.
Short girl, Latta.
They used to average like 50 points a game in high school or something like that. So you think that's the kind of superstar? You think somebody need to come in there and average like 40, 45 points a game?
Hey man, I think a chick gonna have. Yeah, I think a chick gonna have to do 30. She gonna have to. I mean, if you can get somebody that can dunk a couple of, I'm telling you, it's gotta be something that's like, oh wow, like we gotta watch it. It's gotta be something to drive and it's gotta be something to drive the males too. You know what I'm saying?
You know what really made me respect it and made me really get into it was when I went to college my freshman year, and me and my homeboy was playing ball. There were 2 girls in there playing. And them, we barely beat these motherfuckers, but they was on the basketball team. I mean, you know us, we guys. We like.
Damn, so now you didn't already they pushed them down because y'all beat them.
No, right, exactly.
I'm supposed to sit here and watch.
So wow, Chris. Wow.
That got beat by Chris and some other dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how you took it, man. All I'm saying is what happened was I started. It made me respect basketball on their end. Then back in the day, I talked to a girl that went to Furman and played ball. And I beat this girl in horse for nothing. Had the craziest jump I ever seen. I was like, hey, it made me interested. So I started watching, and I was like, man, these motherfuckers actually got some game. Like, I mean, they got a legit game. So,
yeah, man, but they got to get somebody they got to get somebody that's special though, man. It's got to be somebody.
They got
that's
plenty.
I'm saying it's got to be somebody. 30 points. It's got to be something.
I just sat there and rattled off all these names, right? Cheryl Swoops, Becca Lobo, Lisa Leslie, Dawn Staley. That whole crop was a superstar of all women. Those were all name brand names, and still the league is not doing anything.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you got it. I mean, you got a point.
I'm saying, the women's game.
Like we just talked about time of year. They literally start right when the NBA season ends.
I don't think they should, but
then on channels you don't even watch.
Yeah, but they shouldn't play. They shouldn't. Now, maybe if they put them. I mean, but they shouldn't play with the dude. I mean, I like that they got their own time, but they do got to find a way to make it.
Their marketing for it was "It's our turn." That's the marketing that comes to mind when when the men stopped and then they started marketing "It's our turn." I didn't watch one game. I did not watch one.
Yeah.
I don't have an interest.
That's just bad marketing, though, man. It's just bad marketing. It should just stand on its own. It shouldn't be like compared to anything. You know what I mean? And
I have watched hockey before I have watched the WNBA.
I mean, hockey's actually pretty good to watch, though. It's not a bad sport to watch.
It is. I'm just saying, like, that's not my sport, but I'd sit there and watch that before I watch
You
WNBA.
look like a hockey guy. You probably love hockey.
Hey, I went to one hockey game, man.
What does that mean?
It was actually pretty. No, I'm saying it was actually exciting, man. Like, it was
Oh yeah, hockey game.
It was fast as a motherfucker. It's fast as shit. I didn't realize it was.
You go to a live game.
I just don't understand the logic
See,
of everything.
I was gonna say, oh my bad, man. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, he just said that it's better live. But I went to go see it live and I couldn't see the puck, and that's why I like watching it on TV because the puck glows.
Right.
I can't see the puck on TV either.
Hey, that motherfucker fast.
Nah, they make it glow now.
That shit is fast. I didn't realize it was that fast though, man. It's just like,
yeah,
like that shit is fast. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I don't even know if I seen the motherfucking puck.
I didn't know it. There's black people playing hockey now. A lot of them.
There's been black hockey players, man.
We infiltrate everything once it gets good. We're gonna infiltrate. We'll slide in there. They'll be like, God damn it, we did. We already took over golf and shit. They took over tennis. Now these niggas trying to play hockey.
Y'all probably can't see this, man.
You expecting my old ass to see that?
There you go. You should be able to see that. I spread it out a little bit. I have a question. My BFF is very upset and has been crying a lot. She said her boyfriend, and by the way, this is a relationship advice. I have a question. My BFF is very upset and has been crying a lot. She said her boyfriend, whom she lived with, disappeared for about 12 hours. After she bothered him for hours, he confessed his ex came to town and he picked her up and was hanging out with her. Took her out to eat in downtown to just hang out. My BFF is convinced he slept with her, but she says he won't confess to it. She's thinking about leaving him. I've been that shoulder for her, and I've been there for emotion. I've been there for her emotionally. Is it possible for a man to hang out with his ex and there's no ex?
I think they meant sex.
Yeah, no sex. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. I'm about to tell you.
Hey, what is BFF short for?
Best friends forever.
So that's not a relationship, right?
Nah, that's like a
no. She's saying the person.
friend.
She's saying her friends. It's like that's what like friends call each other BFFs.
I'm gonna say if she bugged the shit out of him for like if she called the shit out of him and stalked the shit out of him for the whole 12 hours he was gone, I'm pretty sure he smashed.
He was doing more than just.
I mean, he fucked up. He fucked up by hiding it. First of all,
he probably did it out of spite. After about the 15th call, he was like, "Man, fuck it, let's do this."
I mean, this is not true. What's there to cry about, dog? Just break up with the motherfucker.
Hey, fuck that, man. Hey, fuck that. Let's flip this shit, man. What if this your woman? You the BF.
I'm out.
No, fuck that. I like our perspective. I want to see with the shoe on your foot, man. So what if this your girl, yo, and she with her ex dude?
Nah, cause look, man, cause it's disrespectful. Whether she did something or not, it's disrespectful.
I'm saying, what's the point in going and hanging out with your ex in secret?
Right.
If it's all on the up and up, then
lovers, yeah.
I don't think there's no point of it at
you
all.
should be able to say something, right?
I don't think there's no point of it at all. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even see what's there's no reason for that shit at all. Like
there's only one reason you would go out with the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
No,
you're not going on a fucking date to just talk.
Michelle,
this probably his way.
I have a question.
Yeah. Bring wifey in. That's good. That's good.
You can't be seen. Just come here. I got a question. This is a good topic right here.
Hey, Chris, what you doing, man? That's your wife, man. 12 hours. She missing. She with her ex dude. You out?
I mean, there ain't much to talk about with that, bro. That's a wrap.
I just want to see.
Right.
I just want to see. Hey, Nelson, you out?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. Like I don't even want to find out. You know what I'm saying? Like if I start investigating and shit, I'm just gonna be pissed off. So just
Let me
fuck that, man. It was just like I said, even if
real
something didn't happen, it's just disrespectful. So bye.
Let me read this to Wifey real quick. My BFF is very upset and has been crying and said she crying a lot. She said her boyfriend, who she lived with, disappeared for 12 hours. After she bothered him for hours, he confessed his ex came to town and he picked her up and was hanging out with her. Took her out to eat downtown to just hang out. My BFF is convinced he slept with her, but he won't confess to it. She's thinking about leaving him. I've been that shoulder for her, and I've been there for her emotionally. Is it possible for a man to hang out with his ex and there be no sex? She said no.
She said no.
Said no.
You think it's possible?
What's she thinking about?
My daughter down there screaming no.
No. That's a no. Yeah. Yeah. I don't care how you put it. Yeah. You can't.
Somebody getting drilled.
Yeah. You can't do that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, why hide it? You know what I'm saying?
You can run past a motherfucker.
If there's nothing to it, why you not answering the phone? Why you?
It's your ex. Why the hell you hanging out with your ex?
Yeah, that's why I said there ain't no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason for that shit when you with somebody. Now, if you single and you run into your ex and you want to hang it, that makes sense. But if you with somebody,
whenever you meet up with the ex, dog, that's a knockdown session. That's all.
No, I'm saying if you single and you meeting up with your ex, that's
single on this one. If you're creeping to do it,
I can be in the priesthood. I can be all of that. If I see an ex, I'm going the opposite way. I don't want. You're an ex for a reason.
You couldn't even know what your ex looked like if you did see him. You ain't had an ex in 35 years.
I'm making this little talking. He been 16.
Hey, Rock, that is true, man. You ain't been in the game.
No, ex with somebody in elementary school.
I was thinking about that the other day. I remember her name. I can't remember what she looked like.
Darling. Girl back in 4th grade. If I ran into her, that
leave the old man alone.
But if you single and you run into an ex, the only thing y'all probably had in common that was good might have been knocking it down. So that's probably what you need up for. That's it.
You need to be around your ex, man. This ain't no. It's just ain't no reason.
What did I miss on Kevin Gates? I meant to ask.
Oh, Kevin Gates. I can run that back.
What did we say about him? He's weird.
He's weird as shit, dude.
He's a weird.
I forgot what that whole
this dude got
suspectual.
He's got feathers in his hair, and I don't even think he's Native American. That shit is super weird.
Yeah, he got some shit that where he's saying, yeah, man, he's saying some real suspect shit. But I be posting about this shit.
I think he just broke up with his woman or something, right? I'm not about to play with you because I'm not about to fuck this up. I'm just not. Like, it depends on what type of value you have to me. If you're my place of peace, I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Okay.
When a man, say a man cheating, no, he going looking for peace somewhere else because he's not receiving peace where he at.
Not true.
Okay, so you my peace, and we arguing every night. That's not peaceful.
I can be your peace and you still go cheat.
You arguing though? We arguing? Can I be myself around you?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this. So if it's something you don't agree with, you ever just and gave off that fucked up energy?
Yeah.
I'ma catch that.
Okay. And you guess what?
And that's gonna disrupt
you gonna
my
respect
peace.
it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'ma get in compliance.
Yeah.
Right? Guy ain't wrong there.
So what you think about that, Rock?
I agree that a man needs his peace. Trust me. A man needs his peace. He don't need to be out there fighting the world and coming home and fighting even more. A man needs to be home, chill the fuck out.
You know.
But that's if he doing what he supposed to do. You can't.
I mean, but that's a given. Like, obviously, we're talking about.
Now be remixing these questions, bro. You gotta watch.
So, hey, dude, I like to put the shit in it. I like to throw the shit in it because honestly, man, think about it. Anybody that you know that cheat, they not go. I mean, unless you already know, nigga, you did do that shit. Like,
right.
they're gonna blame it on the woman. Yeah, man, I'm sick of her shit, man. But he not telling you, oh,
Right,
I ain't
right,
been coming
right,
in.
right.
I ain't been coming in. So I'm just saying, like, I just know that shit. But if you don't like I think everybody on here do what they supposed to do. Yeah, you want peace. You want peace.
I'm saying though, why you say you looking for peace by going out and cheating? So you going outside of your house to look for peace.
Right. It ain't peace.
You still coming back to the shit.
You're right. From a moral
standpoint.
Much
worse.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you there, man. I mean, I would say overall, like if you
that
feel
don't
like
make
you
no
gotta
sense to me.
cheat, then just leave the person
If
you're with.
cheating,
You know
it
what I'm
ain't
saying?
for peace. Cause you about to bring some whole big old shit up
Right.
in your house.
That don't work.
Now she's got a reason to say
Now
something.
Jones already told y'all about that back in the day, dog. Where I want to be.
It is peace, Shane. He's going to get a piece.
A piece.
You're right. I mean, if you read it from the
Probably the motherfucker who named Just the Tip, dog. You can't listen to that.
Listen, it's about peace, bro. Like I said, you can't come home to all the shit in your head that you. Yeah, it's all right. Chill out. You go over there. I go over here for a minute. Let me just relax. We can get into it. But be my peace. Don't be my fucking. Don't nag. Don't go into all of that shit, man. I'm telling you now. I know a buddy who has something similar to that. That the moment he walk in, the woman's all over him. That dude was like, "I'm out."
Bro, the fuck out.
Yeah, that was something. But see, that's the way to do it. Just be out and don't go out there and
but
claim you're looking for peace.
It's easier said than done, right? To just bounce. Some people just can't bounce.
That's true.
You know,
that
there's kids involved. There's property.
Everything
involved,
is easier said than done. Everything.
Yeah, man. It's funny y'all talking about this. I swear to God, man, I'm actually going through a divorce right now, and it's like exactly what you're saying right now, dog. Like it is much easier said than done. There's a lot of peripheral shit attached to it, but at the end of the day, yeah, man, if there's no peace, just get the fuck out. For real.
Well, let me ask you, 'cause I don't know you like that. You have kids?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got 2 kids, man, 12-year-old and 14-year-old.
And that's what's hard about just saying to yourselves, you know what, we're done. Let's it's difficult.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it was something that I considered maybe 5 years ago, but the kids were really little, and I was, I was essentially gonna wait till they were 18, but then it just got to the point where it's like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
so,
you was out there.
Oh yeah, I've been out. Been out, bro.
And that's what I mean right there, Shane, that it's easier said than done. This dude
and that's true. And I think that
another
and to be fair, just to tie it into what we were saying before, like I've never cheated, bro. Just, you know what I mean? I could have, but just to what Shane said, yeah, it just would have brought even more issues into the home. So yeah, it's better to leave, man. Fuck cheating. Just leave that person and do you?
I think that's kind of what I was really trying to say is don't go out there and say that you're cheating to get peace. You cheating.
Oh yeah, dog.
There's something else. It ain't peace.
Yeah.
I mean, what you doing? You playing wifey with your side or playing house with your side piece?
No, I agree, man.
That's your piece. I mean,
yeah, that's horrible
that shit don't make
game.
No sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not really peace, man, but that shit could be so bad that you just like that little instant.
I get
that might be a relief.
It's a different kind of attention.
It ain't coke. It ain't coke.
I don't know if y'all noticed this. I don't know if you noticed this. Stem's quiet as fuck right now.
We already had that conversation one time.
Oh, okay, but he's awfully quiet. That dude normally has everything to say.
Yeah, I just talked at the tip of the conversation. I'm good at the moment.
Go ahead, man. Go to the next thing.
Hey, man, Chris Brown charging his fans $1,000 for a meet and greet. He been getting shit for this.
Wait, for a what?
Meet and greet.
1,000? Is he broke?
He won't pay for it. Why not?
VIP meet and greet. I mean, he's been getting shit.
Is he broke?
Nah, he ain't broke. He just
1,000
yeah, yo, that's
for
they've been
Chris
giving him shit.
Brown.
Yeah, they've been giving him shit on like Twitter.
Shit,
and stuff.
I might pay for that and get him to go to my daughter's quinceañera.
But my question is, if y'all could take photos and shit with one of y'all favorite celebrities, that's a female, hopefully.
I ain't paying no $1,000.
I ain't paying $1,000.
I'm paying $1,000
for a meet and greet with LeBron.
I'm paying $1,000, dude. I pay hundreds. I pay hundreds to like do a meet and greet with like Freddy Krueger.
You know,
like all the time.
LeBron James said,
"You got these
if LeBron
motherfuckers
said,
that
I'll
working-
give you a hug." Donald dropped that G.
I'm good. Nah,
Dude, you got these motherfuckers that are millionaires. You got like all these celebrities, and they actually, I think it's shit the other way around. How you gonna have that much money and charge somebody that obviously ain't got your level of money?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Money.
I think that shit's terrible.
Your ass does? Like, I mean, what the fuck, dog? Like,
Just
your money
free
is
shit.
pretty secure.
$1,000 seems so cheap though.
You think
I hate
so?
that shit.
For
I hated
Chris
that shit
Brown?
when I heard about-
I ain't trying to give nobody that multi-million-dollar people no
Hell no.
$1,000.
Nigga, I hated when I heard they were charging for like when they were signing balls and shit. Them motherfuckers were charging for like, dude.
Yeah, they always charge, man. Like if you go to that's what I was saying, like Comic Cons or all the horror cons or whatever. Yeah, if you want to take a picture, you gotta pay. It's like $20 just for a picture.
Like Chris Brown, I don't know what he was at his
How much
but he was
those only
obviously a
cost?
multi-millionaire. So you make a multi-million. I mean, did you owe your money or something, motherfucker? Like, what is $1,000? What is $1,000 somebody that's a million?
I mean, $1,000.
That's what I'm
100
saying.
people is $100,000.
Yeah, but he could throw a concert.
3 hours.
But he could throw a concert and make
That's not a
millions.
bad 3 hours.
No, bitch.
I mean,
I'm paying you $1,000. You ain't chilling. We ain't chilling for no couple minutes, nigga. Hey,
Shit, let's just say a meet and greet.
Technically, Barry charged me $1,000. I'm getting 3-4 hours.
Technically, if you go to a meet and greet, you might not even actually like spend no time with the person. You just paying to meet them, and
yeah, they might not even talk
how
to you.
Doing?
Yeah, they just smile at the camera. Boom, keep it moving.
That's it. $1,000. You out your mind.
I mean, yeah. But shit, if
Oh,
they pay
shit.
for it, then I mean,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think they're paying him
If he can get it,
$1,000.
more power to him.
Yeah, I think
And it
he's
ain't
looking
his
at it
problem what people do.
a way to get
what
pussy.
dumbass people do with their money. My bad, Nelson. Yeah, he probably did.
Just
but,
imagine a power from a dude perspective, man. Like, damn, this ain't just man. Like from a dude perspective, man. If they pay $1,000 for you, man, do you know what you can get them to do for you, man?
Right.
Do you know?
I think that's what's going on, man.
Like these ain't even chicks that want your money. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't even want your money.
They're paying you.
Yeah, they paying you, so they're not even trying to get over. Like, this ain't an
man.
investment. This is
Chris Brown might have the best game I've ever seen in my life, dude.
This is like, man, like this ain't like these these the chicks he might need to be dating, man.
These motherfuckers need role models, dog.
Nah, it's crazy though. I think it's crazy. I be man, this somebody's daughter, man. Like, damn.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
What was that Chris Rock thing? He was like, my whole thing with a daughter is to keep her off the pole.
Keep her off the pole.
Like,
keep her away from Chris Brown.
There is no pole.
What'd you say? Oh, I don't even know.
Now there's no pole. OnlyFans.
Yeah,
that's true.
Keep her on
That is
social media
true.
with all clothes.
Listen, when I go to Restaurant Depot, there's a strip club that is now vacant. That's how much power OnlyFans has done. It has destroyed the strip club etiquette.
Not in Atlanta.
To see fleshly
Atlanta
stuff.
Strip club scene is still alive and well.
It's still alive and well.
Strip clubs in Atlanta is just a club.
Strip club.
I don't know, man.
Still
I'm with Shane on this one, man.
Good wings down there, though. That's what it is.
Hey,
I think it's
Kitchen.
changed. I think it's changed, man. I think unless you're one of like the really elite strip clubs, then yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it.
There was a girl on TikTok that was explaining how in 3 months she made about $60,000 or $70,000 on OnlyFans.
Yeah. The only problem with OnlyFans that they say is that you have to keep doing more and more shit. So inevitably you're gonna be having sex. You're doing porn on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's the content. Yeah, it's the content thing. You got to keep coming with.
Right. Like you could start with feet. You could start with feet, but you know,
eventually, yeah, the money gonna drop.
Everybody already paid you for feet. They're like, nah, man, I want some shins.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, and then it's gonna be more than that. And then it's gonna
right.
So you got a shelf life for that shit. You got
right.
Maybe you got to drag it out, man.
Take advantage of it while you can. That's all.
Yeah, man.
And it's totally off topic. Y'all heard about your boy? They kept saying his career is over, and that motherfucker probably he gonna be the highest paid actor this year. Will Smith.
Oh yeah, the 35. Oh man. Hey man. Hey, Terrence posted a joke where they said you haven't even heard "Summertime" this year, man. Like
yeah.
I haven't heard that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. It's not even funny, man. That's normally like the kickoff of the summer, but I'm in the summer.
I did hear it the other day. I actually did.
But you can hear it from playing it your damn self, but it ain't like that shit.
No, I'm saying BLS. Someone called up and asked for it to be played.
Okay. It's like the Temptations in Christmas. Like it's something that you need.
Don't try that summertime bullshit, dog. All I'm saying is the motherfucker, all that shit they talked about him because he slapped old boy, and this nigga literally signed like he get paid before he even do the movie. So they throwing this man $35 million.
Oh, that's the Apple job, right?
Just because he signed on the line for some movie.
Is that the same movie? Is that the same movie that they canceled on him at first, or
nah? This is an Apple movie, but they desperate. You know, they need like they own exclusive shit.
It's like Live Golf, bro. It's like the Live Golf. Let me throw you $200 million just to come and do some appearances. Anyway.
Right.
But yeah, you getting 35. I was like, damn.
All right, man. This is the last topic of the night, man. The sports.
Well, you lost Nelson already.
Is Nelson out?
Yeah,
I'm
Nelson. Here.
Yeah.
You left him. He's done. Shane, he's a Falcon fan, so
Steph Curry been catching flack because he said the 2017 Warriors would beat the 2001 Lakers, man. That's been like the talk of the week. You know what I'm saying? So
I have no knowledge in this topic.
I understand. I know. Yeah.
I know who Steph Curry is.
But I did get on the subject that I figured you could jump into besides the sport. I say the sports for the end.
Let's take it, and I think Sims can appreciate this. Let's take it position by position, and that's really what's going to determine whether or not who can beat what, right? So right off the bat for me, Fisher ain't a threat.
Whoa. When I say we even got to the first person, and the disrespect has already started. Man.
What I'm saying is, position by position, Kobe is, in my opinion, better than Curry, better than Splash Brother. So, are we making it up there? What I'm saying is, Fisher is not going to lay buckets on either one of those two. What is it? His job to just toss dimes?
Golden State winning this, bro.
Oh shit! I'm shocked you saying that. Like you shocked me off.
I mean, I don't see how you can argue against it.
Oh, I'm shocked. I thought you. When I said this shit, I said Chris probably gonna say Shaq and
that's where I was going.
Man, it's like when Jordan had the 23 and the 40 and the post 45.
Right.
This is Kobe. This is number 8 Kobe. This is young Kobe. He was balling, but he wasn't the Kobe. This team was based off of Shaq. Golden State they're gonna spread that court out.
Oh man, they're gonna spread that shit out.
You can't go to Ray Rock is saying because he's saying position by position. Golden State gonna beat them with their system. They gonna run. They're just gonna run them, dog. They gonna run these motherfuckers.
The difference maker the difference maker to me is KD.
And you got KD on the court, dog.
That's the difference. It's just like
running with Steph and Clay all over the place. You got KD
who you checking? Yeah, and then you
trying to squash my argument, and that's my argument. Is that position by position? This is why the Golden State would win.
No, there's some like when we talk like Miami's championship team. To me, that was more LeBron taking somebody way to. Golden State runs a system. They have an actual offense they run, and they spread the floor so damn much. That Shaq is one of the best. Shaq is the centerpiece of that team. They gonna run that boy ragged, bro.
He gonna foul out. Shit, he gonna foul out.
Yeah, he gonna foul it out because they gonna kill him, bro.
Kobe gonna get his man though. Kobe definitely gonna get his man, but it's gonna be KD is like the X factor.
And another thing with Golden State that's kind of slept on is they're actually a pretty good defensive team. Kobe gonna get his, but that's young Kobe. You got Robert Horry, who's just a big shot maker. The reason
that's
I said
that's not even Horry. That's not even
my
Horry.
bad. That's another line. They got too many light-skinned motherfuckers.
Fox and Graham.
Rick Fox.
They always kept a shooting light-skinned motherfucker. So he's going to shoot. And then you got Derek Fisher's actually a good defensive player, but they're gonna run that ragged.
Curry shoots anywhere, man. Like the motherfucker get off, he gets them shots off. he gets the motherfucking shots off.
The only team I think competes with this team is literally going about the Bulls. You got it.
Hey, I was actually about somebody actually posted that shit today, man. I told them I was
going
to bring this shit up, but they got wing.
They got Jordan Pippen and back when they had Harper. You got to have three great wing defenders to play these boys.
Who was the person you said?
Yeah.
When they had who?
Huh?
You said Jordan Pippen, and when they had who?
Remember when they had Hollywood Harper? He was known for wing
yeah,
defender. Yeah, he was a great defender, bro. You got to have three. You got to have three defenders on these motherfuckers. Draymond Green, you can lay off of because he's not really that much on the offense side. And of course, that center they got, you'll be all right. But you got to play them damn guards, dog. So I think they'll beat that team. Number 8 Kobe, I think they're gonna beat number 8 Kobe. And I'm a Kobe fan, but you know I like Kobe. That's my guy. What the hell you got into?
That shit. Nah, somebody had posted this about the Bulls. This is the Bulls and the Warriors. He posted that shit. They do got the wings. See, man,
you see that beast on that right corner? They got damn old boy on there. The one.
Yeah.
That boy, he do everything.
You definitely got to put Pippen. You got to put Pippen on Durant, but Durant,
Pippen on Durant.
You got. This is where is what they can do with Clay is what would be what would happen if they gonna get by them. It would be Clay. That's where he would have to get his man. But Harper ain't. They had a lot. That Bulls team, when you think about it, man, that was not that. I mean, that's the teams they making now. Like as far as like the wings and shit with all of the wing defenders and shit like that. That was in that time. That shit is crazy when you think about it. Like that, nobody wasn't doing this.
That's
like,
why
the shit they
crazy,
doing now. This the shit they doing now to stop Golden State. Like this the shit that the team start doing now because they trying to stop Golden State with all the wings. So it's crazy.
I mean, you saw, but you know one thing that puts a pin in it. You saw what they did with Boston, and Boston was supposed to be a great defensive team, and they ran them boys ragged, bro. They ran them motherfuckers ragged.
Yeah, coming off of 3 or 4 screens before you.
Wait till next year. I think they're gonna be right back where they at, bro.
Yeah. Hey man, y'all playing fantasy this year, man? You in the league, Shane? I didn't know. I didn't crank the league. I didn't crank it up. You playing, Chris?
Still $50, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping 50. I was gonna go up, but I'm keeping 50, man. That shit was.
Yeah, I know you.
You got Rock playing.
Hey, Rock, you in the fantasy league or you bullshitting? Nah, he bullshit. He already said he bullshit off the break. Come on, man. It's a good shit talk.
Hey, man, it's the best fantasy league, man, because all these jokers be picking their favorite players, man. They don't even try.
Shit, I think Rico played last year. And he had a couple of Carolina fans. I mean, I picked my team too, but I had Chris team. I was a 49er.
I picked all my 49ers.
I was DG and Vision 49ers.
Right, he talked all this shit, but his whole damn team was my team.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was about to grab Garoppolo. I was about to put Garoppolo. Somebody snatched him. I was about to
talk all that shit, but yeah, he go, hey, you know what I wasn't gonna do? I wasn't gonna pick up no goddamn Wentz. So then we're
Shit,
gonna
I
do that.
grab wins. Hey man, hey, there we go. We about to go in the shit. But hey man, that's
Best
it, man. I'm
linebacker in the league.
whatever, man. Hey man, thank y'all for joining, man. Nelson, y'all, hey man, y'all always welcome to come through, man. Talk y'all shit. I love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, share the stream. Cousin Right the Podcast Thursdays at 9 at some point at 9 when I can get one of the fellas in. But
CPT, CPT.
CPT. All right, man. Peace.